So I know that my students, in this case, myself, like I know that we understood how important beliefs are. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to create an analogy for them. And I don't know if it's because I worked at a bank before or because this really made sense, or if it's because of the alliteration. I'm still truly debating. But I think of tapping into someone else's belief, like literally like it's a bank. And the reason why I think about this, maybe it's because I imagine there's like this huge vault that holds everyone's belief in ourselves, and we can just sort of like access the bank like we normally would. When we think about a bank, we access them because they have a lot of funds, and they have funds that they are willing to lend to us with a very specific purpose. So I'm thinking about examples in the DR. For instance, I want to buy a house, or I want to remodel a house, or I want to start up a new business. I would go to a bank because they have more funds, and I'll borrow from them. And then the other thing is that, yes, I will definitely go to this bank, but I don't want a shady bank. I want a bank that I trust. So the way it made sense to me was that borrowing beliefs means that I'm going to tap into that confidence that other people hold in me. And there were so many of these people, especially when self-doubt feels overwhelming. And again, there was so much self-doubt. And this is the way when I finally understood this, like I'm going to make sure that I go to someone because I don't have this for myself right now. And they have a lot of it. They have plenty of it. And this is just like this is temporary, but it's necessary because I have a specific purpose. And so what I want us to do right now, I want us to reflect on different times when people in your life have shown genuine faith in your writing. And I want to set a timer for about 5 minutes so that you can make a list of all of the encouraging words or the praise or the affirmations that you can remember. And what I will ask is that you write the person's name next to the words they shared with you. I'm going to, this is why I asked that you guys brought your journals or piece of paper. All right, let me start that timer. All right. When the sound goes off, I'll let you guys know, or you'll hear it actually. All right. Okay. I forgot to mention, but then I saw everyone was writing that you could look in the Slack or even in like social media, but everyone was writing. So I assume that everyone remembered a lot of the encouraging words, praise, or affirmations that others have shared with you about your writing. What I want us to do now then, and Anya already started. Let's pause for a little bit and let's think about how did journaling make you feel? What emotions surfaced? And I want us to think about how did it feel to think about that person, about the different people who shared these words with you. And I'd love if you guys would be able to like drop it in the chat. Warm fuzzies. Anya mentioned earlier that it's giving me all the feel goods, warm fuzzies, immense gratitude, extraordinary gratitude that they took time out of their lives to see and pour into me. I think I have some thank you cards to write. I love this. I love this because this is exactly how I felt. And I hadn't given myself the opportunity before to experience this, to feel the gratitude, to feel the warm fuzzies, and to feel like I owed it to these people to like do something about the words they were saying. And so the first thing that I had to acknowledge though was this, and this is a question that I wanna ask you guys, and I want you to consider. Do you believe them? These words that, like some of you have mentioned, that these people took the time to see in your writing, do you believe what they're saying? Do you believe the actual words of praise? And do you believe them as individuals? Do you trust them?